NRR. Actually, before we get there, I want to talk about your NRR, but you hit a point, onboarding, okay? So when folks
Sure.
think about SMB in some ways is easier than enterprise in that there's more of them, but the deal size is harder. They often don't have a person to screen a vendor. They don't have an IT team. There's challenges. What I've learned, and it took me a while to figure that out, the hardest, not only is that hard, the hardest corner of SMB, the hardest corner is when you have to do onboarding. Canva's hard enough, right? Squarespace is hard enough. But folks like Toast or Owner that I've invested in, or Gorgeous that I've invested in, or Mangomint, they doing it even harder. There is business process change for a tiny business. What did you learn? How do you do this? Because they're just going to leave if it's not hard, but yet you can't. It's not a 4-second onboarding. So how do you make onboarding work for SMBs when there isn't $100,000 or $200,000 of money to work with?
Yeah, well, at least I can speak about how we do it. Other companies have approaches, but we are all in on product quality. We're like fully product led with our onboarding as well. So we do have onboarding managers that are there to manage the complexity of what you just described, right?
Yeah.
And usually, if you think about it, some of our customers, when they switch over, they have a system like Mindbody with like 10 years of data, and it includes from purchase histories, products, inventory, gift cards, packages, memberships. All of that data has to be transferred. And in a lot of cases, these businesses are open 7 days a week. So you have to do it on the fly. They are not going to just close the business because they're switching software, right? So that adds an extra wrinkle to it. The other thing is, as you said, employee training, a lot of these folks have like 10, 15, 20 people who use the platform every day on their phone, on their computer, on their iPads, right? So everybody needs to switch at once. It's not a land and expand.
Yeah.
It has to happen in a very coordinated way, which is why it's hard. What we found works well is really going deep on the product experience. Mangomint does not have any contracts, so anyone can sign up, put in their credit card after 30 days, and that's it. So our sales reps and our onboarding managers are really motivated to basically help our customers just like figure out, okay, would this work in the business, right? What we don't do is we're not going to talk someone like, hey, sign on the dotted line